JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, 5 Burger King employees arrested in $10 million fraud. 5 female employees from the recently opened Burger King branch in Harborview, Kingston, including a supervisor, are now in custody after an alleged fraud in which nearly $10 million is said to have been swindled from the company. The 5 suspects are alleged to have fleeced the company of $9.7 million over a 3-month period this year. Superintendent Tommy Lee Chambers, commander for the East Kingston Police Division, confirmed that the suspects were taken into custody on Sunday in connection with the multi-million-dollar fraud after a report was lodged. The commander said she was not clear of the details of the alleged fraud that was committed, but allegations are that the employees pocketed the funds after avoiding orders that were legitimately placed by customers. Restaurants Associates Limited of Jamaica, which manages the Burger King franchise, declined to comment on the case. A source has revealed, however, that one of the 5 women implicated in the fraud has admitted to taking the money and purchasing a motor car to operate as a taxi. The woman were caught on camera at the facility sharing up the stolen funds, the source further revealed. The investigation, which is currently being conducted by investigators from the Harborview Police Station. The investigation, which is currently being conducted by investigators from the Harborview Police Station, is expected to be turned over to the fraud squad. Man shot while picking up child from Meadowbrook Prep. A man was shot at the entrance of the Meadowbrook Prep school in St. Andrew on Tuesday afternoon. Reports are that about 3 p.m., the man arrived at the entrance of the school on a motorcycle to pick up a student when he was attacked by a gunman traveling in a motor vehicle. He was shot multiple times and was rushed to hospital in critical condition. The gunman escaped. The incident has left students, parents, and staff of the institution traumatized. Man fatally stabbed in Cristiano. Police are probing the fatal stabbing of a man in Cristiano, Manchester, on Monday night. He has been identified as Glenford Isaacs, 31, otherwise called Jermaine, a resident of Silent Hill district in the parish. A police report said about 7:15 p.m., residents stumbled upon Isaacs sitting along the roadway in a pool of blood and alerted the police. Isaacs was found suffering from a stab wound to his upper body. He was taken to hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. Statistics from the police show that up to March 31, Manchester recorded 12 murders since the start of the year, the same figure for the corresponding period last year. Detectives investigating Burke Road double murder. Detectives assigned to the Major Investigations Division MID are investigating the shooting death of 2 unidentified men on Burke Road, St. Andrew, on Monday night. One of the men is of a bleach brown complexion, slim build, about 173 centimeters or 5 feet 8 inches tall, and was clad in a black hooded jacket, jeans, and grey sneakers, while the other is of a dark complexion, slim build, about 170 centimeters or 5 feet 7 inches tall, and was clad in a red t-shirt, jeans, and a pair of Puma sneakers. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that at about 8:45 p.m., residents heard explosions and summoned them. Upon their arrival, both men were seen in a Nissan Sylphy motor car suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. They were taken to the hospital where they were pronounced dead. Meanwhile, the police are asking persons who may assist with their investigation or identify the men to contact the MID at 876-758-5048, Crime Stopper 311, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. 2 brothers died in St. Elizabeth crash. 2 brothers died as a result of injuries they sustained in a 2-vehicle crash on the Richmond Main Road in St. Elizabeth on Monday. Police named the deceased men as DeMario, 24, and Romario Lewis, residents of Brooklyn District, Mountainside in St. Elizabeth. A police report said about 4:40 p.m., the brothers were traveling on a motorcycle from Mountainside to Hounslow when the driver lost control of the motorcycle and he collided with a Nissan Caravan traveling in the opposite direction. The injured brothers were taken to hospital where they died while undergoing treatment. Corporal Albert Simpson, sub-officer in charge of the St. Elizabeth Traffic Department, is urging road users to be cautious. "We are appealing to motorists to abide by the rules of the road and be cautious. 2 lives lost in this crash is too many," said Simpson. Edith Dalton James student shot in neck while heading to school. A 16-year-old Edith Dalton James student was shot in his neck while on his way to school on Monday morning. According to Coolidge Mentor, zone commander of the Duane Park Police Station, the student is now recovering. Sometime at about 10:30 this morning, A student was on his way to the school when an explosion was heard, and he felt a burning sensation and subsequently recognized that it was hitting the back of his neck, Minter said outside the St. Andrew Bay School yesterday. He added, "We're happy he's alive and that he's now in a state of recovery. It is a very unfortunate situation that our students who are on their way to or from school can be meted out with this form of incident." As such, he is imploring residents who may have information on the incident to share it with the Duane Park Police Station or call 119, adding that the persons responsible must be brought to justice. He was able to run to the school where assistance was given and was later taken to seek medical attention. His condition is stable at this time, and we continue to appeal to the residents, those who may have seen or heard anything, to report it to the Duane Park Police Station, 119, or to the nearest police station, Minter said. Father allegedly killed 17-year-old daughter in police custody. The father allegedly stabbed his 17-year-old daughter to death on Barry Street on Sunday is now in police custody. According to reports from the Ellistone Road Police, the father, Shadi Calvert, was taken to the hospital for treatment at approximately 1:30 on Tuesday morning after he was found unconscious with his throat and both wrists slashed. He is currently being treated under police guard. The man was being sought by the police after Shadiq was killed following a dispute at their home. Reports are that about 1:10 a.m., a dispute developed between the father and the daughter when a knife was used to inflict a wound to Shadiq's chest. She was taken to hospital where she died while receiving treatment. Investigations are ongoing. Well-loved woman and man executed in Kidston Town. Before 38-year-old Georgia Blunt went missing on Saturday, she told her sister-in-law that she would return home soon after giving her cows water to drink. Blunt, however, did not make it back home in Kidston Town, St. Catherine. She and a man who the police have identified as 42-year-old water vendor Will Fuller were murdered, execution style, and their bodies left inside an unfinished, abandoned house deep in bushes, some distance away from where they went to tend to the animals. Their hands and feet were tied, their throats slashed, and both were shot. On Monday, the sister-in-law was so distraught to give a comment. She wept uncontrollably. Sources share that cops have launched a search for suspects in the gruesome double murder. 2 cows belonging to Blunt are still missing, leaving some people to theorize it was a robbery that escalated. Early Monday, before the bodies were found, residents had blocked roads in protest, demanding to know what happened to their friends and called on the police to be more proactive in trying to find Blunt and Fuller. A dog which was roaming the bushes was credited with leading a search team to the bodies on Monday morning. One member of that search team said that the criminals made things appear as if they had robbed the two before killing them. Others were convinced that someone wanted them dead and didn't agree that the motive of the killings was robbery. Then deal with them wicked. It appeared to me as if them know the killers. They were good people, so we said we'd then push out and look for them. Some man were looking for them on Sunday, but they were only searching one side of the bush. Them said them afraid for search the other side because gunman in the bush, one resident said. So we decided Monday man said we go search the other side. We went out from about after 7 and we found the bodies after 8. When we reach up in the bush, we saw one little dog run behind we. When we reach at T-junction, the dog run round we. And Mr. Archer, so we should follow the dog, the man added. We start to follow the dog and we run into an abandoned building and start to bark. Them killed Georgia in one room and the man was killed in the next room. It was very smelly in there. The two of them worked together. She supplied the arid water and she normally go work, feed her animals and go back home. The criminal then looked like them take away the cows at Neesbury Grove, he said. One woman said that she was a close friend of Blunt, so close it felt as if they were sisters. Words can't explain. She has a water truck and she sell water. If I call her to 1 o'clock, them come. Georgia make sure that I was never out of water. The search team found the truck in a separate place, she said. According to one of Blunt's sisters, the entire family is sickened by the gruesome murders. According to the sister, Blunt was kind and jovial and will be well missed. That girl would then give her everything. She's here for everybody. She sell her water and she drive it truck by herself. She wears cow, fowl, egg and all kind of things. I wasn't expecting that anybody would then kill her. From a look at the situation, you then see that it was a planned thing. Somebody wanted her killed and they just went for her and killed her execution style, she said. Man charged for March Beryllium attack, 6 others in custody. The police have charged a man in connection with the gun attack on a beryllium courier van at the Scotiabank in Portmore, St. Catherine. The attack occurred on Sunday, March 19, as security guards attempted to service ATMs at the bank. The criminals made off with $23 million. In providing an update at a police press conference this afternoon, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey disclosed that Shamar He has been charged with 12 offences in relation to the incident. He is of a Spanish Town, St. Catherine address. Further, Bailey disclosed that 6 other people have been taken into custody in relation to the robbery. We have the information, we have the intelligence, and we are working, but I'm not going to get into any more detail regarding that, Bailey said. Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson explained that with the use of technology, rapid intelligence gathering, and agile investigative processes, the police were able to quickly process the cases immediately following the incidents. Prior to the March incident, criminals in February attacked the Beryllium security guards, attempting to service ATMs at the JBNN Bank, which is near to Scotia Bank. In the more recent case, this led to the recovery of vehicles and other evidence, as well as the apprehension of a key suspect in less than 12 hours after the incident. He has so far been charged with 12 offences in relation to the robbery, Anderson said. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.